It's a great day to be alive and an artist. My name is Matt with the Hat, and today I am excited to talk to you about the love list. Now, what is a love list? Well, it's actually something not mentioned in Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way, but it is something that I have found vital in my own personal life. Years ago, I had a major professional setback and I was in a very low place. My health was struggling a little bit and I didn't know what I was going to do. And my partner was dealing with my depression and dealing with these things that were happening in my life that I was just like, why me? Why? And it was around that time that I started meditating, and so things started to change, and I started to get a different perspective on things. And then he said, let's create a love list. I was like, well, what's a love list, And he said, let's look at our future and let's, instead of thinking about the things we're upset about, which are important, by the way, let's start to focus on the thing we love. And so I went about, and together we started talking about loving certain types of food. We talked about loving theater, loving music, being in an artistic community, being around people that that feel like they're in our tribe. And we started at that point, we were like, we want to live near a beach because we had lived in England, and we started talking about, well, we want to live here. We want to do this. And all of these big things started to happen. And we did it in a very artistic and visually appealing way. We got out Keynote or PowerPoint, and we started putting pictures from the internet of these ideal places that fit words. We created slides of words that we had, and it became our love list, and it became something that we could aspire to, but it also helped us go towards what we wanted and not complain about what we didn't want. And so that was a very personal thing. And now I make love lists quite often. And so I wanted to go through a process, and I want to challenge you to go ahead and make your own love list. Okay? Instead of going, why have I not made this big creative discovery? I want you to try an exercise. Clear your mind. Yeah. And I want you to first think about a time when you were happy. Think about a time when the sky was the limit to your dream. Let that feeling inhabit you. Let it overcome you. And now, when was that? What were you doing? Okay. And you're going to start to write down that feeling. Maybe it was the time you first fell in love. Maybe you went to the park on this one day, and because of the calm in you, you saw the beauty in it for the first time in a long time, right? Maybe it was the discovery of eating an ice cream cone for the first time. It could be anything. Maybe you were painting. Maybe you were dancing like nobody was there. Maybe you were singing in the shower. It could be anything. And let that inhabit you. And then begin in a creative way. I want you to begin to create a list. So instead of just writing the words, draw them. Use word art. Go into your PowerPoint, into your Keynote, into whatever, and make it the most artistically interesting list of things that you can, and make it cool, make it fun, make it something that you can be excited. Bring those vibrant colors that bring you joy into it. All right, that's step one. Now, step two is to now create a visual picture. So my brother lives in Hawaii, and I gotta tell you, pictures don't do it justice. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to go, oh, I felt this amazing sense of peace. A couple of times I've been to Hawaii. One was with my father, one was with my partner. And one was just seeing the beauty of the ocean. We were out on a boat, and my whole family was together, and I was just standing there on the boat, and I was looking at these perfectly blue waters. And this serenity passed over me. It was a perfect moment for me. Another time I was in Hawaii, it was around the time of my brother's wedding. We were walking in this area, my partner and I, and again, the leaves were just suddenly more green. They were more peaceful. It was this place of nature where the art of the physical world came into view, and it filled my senses, and it poured over me. Okay, and so what I want you to do is think of those times, and then to create images of those things. So first we made the list. We're continually remembering those things. And now we're bringing images. Now, you can draw images if you're a visual artist, right? Back in the day, I got stuff off the internet. One of the things I've done on my most recent vision board is I have begun using AI, and I've described exactly what I want, right? I described, for some reason, I've been really into the mountains lately. And so I described on AI a house in the mountains that I would like, and it created something really beautiful. I described how I wanted my hair to look. I mean, I can get really superficial on this stuff. Um, and by doing that, I create a visual representation of the words that I have. And it's a creative activity. It's going to boost your confidence as an artist, and it's going to fill you with love and point you in the direction for what you want. This is the love list. And this love list is a guide, and it is an antidote to your fear. I hope that this is inspiring. I hope it's helping you. I hope it is helping you to break free from all of the things that have held you back in the past. I hope that that love list propels you into your future. I love you. You're amazing. Keep making art.